Channel. I'm Lady Nika in with Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 1, Episode 9, Crossroads. Y'all, next week is the season finale. I had no idea that it was coming this fast. I guess they only gave them 10 episodes of the first season to see how everybody would take to the show. So be sure to let me know down in the panel how did you feel about uh, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Let me know what y'all think down there in the panic section. Wasn't much to this episode. Um, Starts off in the gym with Baby Blue, and he down at Brian McKinney's gym. Say he been feeling some kind of way since P jumped stupid with him about working with Shay, and all he was trying to do is make him some money. He was trying to secure a bag. He never thought that they would hate on each other securing bags and things. So he down there to let off a little steam. And by the way he was dressed, I knew that he wasn't trying to let off no steam. He was just there to film the scene with Scrappy. Now Scrappy been knowing him, according to him, for years. He was one of the biggest supporters of Pretty Ricky when they first came out. You hear me? So he want to sit down and talk with him, and he tell him, he know Shay. Scrappy said, yeah. He's like, yeah. He said, yeah, that's my little, my little former bussy. She kind of mad at me right now cause see she ain't like who I was working with. I was working with one of the one of them science experiments. That girl Kitty. So she got mad about that, and she was kind of like mad at me. He said, well, what? I met Shay by way of P because she was dating him. Scrappy was surprised to hear that because he didn't know that she had been dating Pleasure P, but now he know that she was, and that she actually moved to Miami because of Pleasure P, all by way of Blue. Blue say, look here, she having a fitness boot camp, man. You ought to come on down and holler at her and see if y'all can work through y'all problems. Scrappy like, yeah, I might come through that thing and holler at old girl. Now, Blue say the reason why he doing it because Scrappy and Shay care about each other, and it's clear that Pleasure cares about nobody but himself. I said, Blue, you miss his hell. Mm. Trick and some chick named Sydney have a podcast. And their guest on the podcast this week is Bobby Lytes. Miamitip is there as well to be support for Bobby. Trick is commenting on Bobby new single that they play a little bit of. He said, you know what, I gotta give you credit. I like that. I think that it's very brave of you. It says a lot about your character that you're willing to come out as an openly gay man and you out here, Bob, you doing your thing with this rap. And this is a song that even the straight niggas gonna have to say that they like because it is. And then he get up and leave. And then they give Sydney a chance to talk about Trina since that's his family. Immediately he begins to talk about how Trina don't support him and don't come around, and Miamitip is sitting there like, God damn. She stepped in to defend Trina, stating that he never invited Trina to any of his studio sessions or any events, so he can't really just say that. So when it all ended, the Sydney chick, she leaves the recording area that they were in for the podcast, and Bobby want to know why Miamitip didn't want to support him but jumped to defend Trina. She told him, man, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, this is about business. She said, I got a son to feed and a family to take care of, and I even look out for you. Because see, I'm not in this just to be doing this. I'm not like you. You can run in and out of this situation as much as you please, and you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't even have to worry about studio time because I strip on a pole every night so I could buy studio time, and I let you come in and do your thing because I believe in you. That's just who I am. I want to be able to take care of my family beyond this pole. Hell, my lifelong goal in the confessional, she told us, was to be, not even stripping by the time her son was old enough to know what dancing is. She got real emotional about that thing and had to remind him, this is maybe a game to you, but my life is on the line right here. And Trina helps me eat. I'm just a regular stripper out of Miami, but she is kind enough to let me come in and perform on her stage, open up for her, and that put food in my pocket. I mean, food on my table for my family. I take care of my mother, my child, and all my friends, including you. So I think it's wrong for you to want me to sit here and down talk a woman who is providing for all of us essentially. And he had to understand where she was coming from and apologize to her for not looking at the bigger picture. Child, she trying to win. Now, Joy claims that now that her and Trick is headed toward Divorceville, she's starting to feel alive and enjoy her life more. So her and Trina down at the pole dancing classes. She had to let Trina know immediately, girl, don't even worry about Pete because we friends and that's all it is between us. But let me ask you about Raymond. What the deal be today with him? What the deal be? Well, Trina say she ain't trying to mess it up like she has in the past. Getting in relationships with these men and finding out that it don't work out with them, and she just want to take things slow right now because see, she ain't trying to lose her friend, and that's what they are right now. They best friends. So then the conversation moves on to an invitation that Joy received with both her and Trina name on it from Bobby to attend his single release party. Now, Trina don't want to really deal with Bobby. She said he always loud and intoxicated, so she ain't trying to really fuck with him like that. She said, but Joy always do. She said, yeah, I'm cousins with Trina, with Joy, and I'm cousin with Bobby, but it's from different sides of the family, and I don't really just want to deal with it. But Joy feels that they should go and support. And Trina had to admit, for him to be having a listening party, that means he's actually putting in some work. So I don't know, I ain't gonna commit, but I might slide through. Bitch, you knew you was going. Now, Michelle Pooch is having a listening party as well. She has decided to jump away from being just a simple DJ to now putting out music, and she has a song that she co-produced and she also wrote, and she invited a few friends to include Malik and Simply Just out to listen to her song. She nervous about it, child. She nervous about it. Malik immediately starts to talk about how he now out the closet. He living his life as a gay man. He doing a damn thing. He ready to take life by the horns and just and ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. That's what he ready to do. Simply just as impressed. And I'm like, okay, so we gonna act like we ain't already see the fruit in him. Now, gay don't have a look, but sometimes it's certain situations where gay actually does have a look in there. If I ain't getting nothing, he might look like eBay from Good Times, but he still look like a fruity version of eBay from Good Times. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm watching this, and I noticed that Princeton came up and he walks up and started talking to that DJ dude that he was talking to a couple of episodes back. He's saying Michelle messed up my event, so I'm gonna show her how this feels. And then back inside the venue, the DJ begins to play Michelle's song, and before he could really play the song good, in comes this gay flash mob, like a bunch of drag queens, and Malik is in his motherfucking feelings. Now you say you just told Simply Jess and Michelle that you ready to come out the closet. Well, you have come out the closet and you accepting of who you are and gonna live your best good life as a gay man. But you automatically assume because this gay group of people come in to disrupt this girl's party has somehow had something to do with you. Why you thought that, I don't know. Michelle was already upset because this is a big night for her, and in comes this group of people making all this noise and being so, disruptive to her party. She just don't know what to do, and then she look over there and see Prince, and everything becomes clear. She go over there and tell him, "Could you get your little friends up out my place?" He claiming like he don't know who they are. So she mad as hell. Then she got to deal with Malik coming at her talking about what is this? Why is this happening on the night that I'm here? It's like she told him, look, I didn't set this up. Don't you see this is not what I wanted? If it was what I wanted, would I be this upset about the situation? What you need to do is go holler at your boy about it because he's the one that brought these people here. So he goes to holler at Prince. He going in talking about I shared my truth with you, and it's really messed up that you would bring these people in here, these sissies and these punks. And I said, hold up, bitch. You got a problem with motherfucking who you are. He one of them gay men that have issues with being around other gay men, especially if they anyway effeminate. And bitch, be who you are and accept who you are. And if you want the world to see you like that, then you feel that same way about that so-called sissy or punk that's more feminine, like a bitch that's flamboyant. I loves me a flamboyant motherfucking gay. I don't give a fuck. I love them. Do you hear me? I love me a flamboyant gay person. And I'm gonna tell you something, I'm some real motherfuckers too. Now some of them can be fake, but I have been lucky enough to meet some real ones. You know, we might not have seen eye to eye, but they was fuck all right with me. Shit. Taught a bitch a makeup tip or two, you know. I give a bitch credit, share a bitch accolades with her, you know what I'm saying? I give you your accolades. We might share that bitch, but I give it to you. You was the originator. But anyway, the long story short, boy, you not all right with yourself because you acted a complete damn fool. How the fuck you got him apologizing to you for bringing in some gay people, basically because they gay and you gay? That didn't make no sense. He acted such a big fool. Nobody in that club even knew you was gay but the people that you had told until you made this big scene. You wasn't talking from the moment you saw that damn flash mob. You did not talk in your inside voice. You was screaming. Then gonna tell them people that they ain't got, they better not be laughing at you when you walking out the club. Child, ain't nobody mad. Did nobody give a damn about you being gay. Didn't nobody give a damn about you being gay, child. You the one got a problem with being gay and you're paranoid because them folks weren't paying them. Them folks ain't had no folks to give about that shit. Then we see Scrappy, Shay, and Baby Blue down at this here, well, it was Shay, Baby Blue, and Michelle at her fitness boot camp. They sweating and shit. Well, she was the only one sweating, child. But they in there, and then here comes Scrappy. Of course she's annoyed. What the hell he want? That's what she asked him. He say Blue invited me because clearly you did. He got attitude with her because he found out that she was dating P. She got attitude with him because he worked with some chicks she don't like and he's supposed to stop his money, and that didn't make sense to me. That was a big unnecessary ass scene to me. The comic relief of the scene was Baby Blue telling Scrappy just apologize, say you love her, and talk to her about it later. That's all she want. That was cute, but that scene was stupid because neither one of them owe each other anything. She don't have to explain to him who she dating and how she dating unless she lying to him and dating him at the same time. That's the only time she owe him anything. He don't owe her a damn thing either. He gonna stop his money because she got a problem with some chicks he working with that he didn't know she had a problem with until after he started with girl whatever. That was a big ass scene. And once he wouldn't agree to do what she wanted him to do, then she got mad and she walked off. I don't know what being loyal and not making your money got to do with each other, but whatever. Bobby have his listening party. It's Joy, Trina, and that girl sitting from the podcast there in Miamitip. Bobby get up there, he lip sync his lyrics. Like I said, they have spent 9, finna be 10, well, we 9 episodes in before the episode before the season finale to see that this boy got a little something with him, because I listened to the song in its entirety and it's a little bop. Now it ain't nothing that I'm gonna do a review on. It ain't some shit that I would want to hear every day. But if it came on and I happened to be down to the bar and I felt like popping pussy, I would do it off of that. I mean, I probably could pop a little pussy off of it. It ain't one of my New Orleans twerk jams, but it still nevertheless is a bop and I would do it. And everybody is there. You know, like I said, he's happy to see Trina there. He looked like he was very happy to see Trina there because according to him, she don't support him. And for her to be there and then to say that the music was good, I guess that meant a lot to him. Now, I don't know where he was. Maybe he was off talking to someone, but that allowed Miamitip, Joy, Trina, and that Sydney chick to sit there. And the Sydney chick gonna say, well, Trina, I'm really surprised to see you here considering what Bobby said on the podcast a couple of days ago. So, of course, that has piqued Trina's interest. What did he say? He said you didn't support him. Okay, now she in her feelings because A, she don't appreciate what he said, and then B, she don't appreciate him using her in her words, to boost his career or whatever up. She don't want to be the subject of his podcast interview with Trick and Sydney. So she get up to go and confront him about it. Miami tried to make it she tried to brush that shit over, make it not so bad, but Sydney had already said what she had to say, and now Trina is over there going off on his ass, talking about I don't remember, she basically said this the kind of stuff that makes me not fool with you. Because you bringing my name up in a in an interview that's supposed to be about your music. You know I don't like that. You know how I feel about that. Bobby ain't gonna sit there and let her talk to him no any kind of way. So he starts to go back off on her, and I was like, It took 9 episodes for Trina to somewhat give us something in as a scene on here, because she been in and out of this show. It's like we would see her for 2 or 3 minutes every couple of episodes, and now we down to 9, and this is the first time we see her really, really interact with somebody and kind of go off. Girl, that was so suspicious. And I'm going to tell you something. If that's all she willing to give on this show, then maybe she don't need to come back either, because she didn't give us no new music. At least Keisha and Remy was trying to sing a bitch a song, okay? This girl ain't did nothing. She get mad, tell him he'll never have the success that she's had, and walked off. I said, girl, Bobby wasn't done till he seen Jeffrey. Then he saw him, and of course, he surprised and happy that Bobby came over there to see him, not knowing that Miamitip had actually gone to Jeffrey's damn photo shoot he was having and talked him into coming. At that time, he was saying him and Malik was together and they was happy, and she was like, you moved on that fast. See, his thing is, and this is what the conversation was at the table with him and Bobby. Jeffrey had like Bobby beat his motherfucking ass. Now, I don't condone violence in no relationship, but you got to take responsibility for what you do in the relationship. Had you not been cheating with your ex on him, had you not been at Prince's pool party with him, you would not have got slapped across your face. He did not beat your ass. He embarrassed you. And maybe that's what you needed to be, was embarrassed. Now, again, I'm not saying they need to be fighting each other, because that ain't what need to go on. But this do happen in relationships, be it gay or straight. People do have their beefs, and sometimes things go too far. But you act like you took a full-on beat down from this dude. Bottom line of their story was, he said that they could be cool and just live in that moment and see if they could work on trying to be friends again. But little did he know that that fucking shit was only going to be short-lived with him and Malik. As soon as he get back to the apartment, he shit outside. He come in the apartment, Malik is on 27, child. And he really didn't need to be on nothing but baby 8. Okay? And the reason why is because his friends have been hitting him up on his phone, telling him that that his man was down to Bobby Lytes listening party and he is livid. I risked my life, my livelihood for you. No, you risked your livelihood because you wanted to keep tapping him or being tapped by him, and you decided to come on out the closet because you know with Jeffrey, you ain't gonna be. You're not gonna play him. You're not gonna play straight in public, and then you banging him up at nighttime. He wasn't gonna have that. He had made that clear. So you just made that decision to come out the closet and tell the world that you gay. And I'm still trying to figure out in 2017, because that's probably when this was aired. 2017, going into 2018. You got a problem with being gay. The world, it's a whole new world out here. Now, we still got some homophobes and some transphobic people out here, but for the most part, gay people have made a mark in this world and a place in this world for themselves. They got rights, and if you don't want to get drugged to high hell, then I would suggest that you respect them, okay? Because they do work as a collective most times. So, girl, why are you over here acting a whole damn fool? And in a way, I can also understand how he felt, because we just got back together. That's who you was with. Now, I didn't agree with Malik calling him it and things and all of that shit. You basically downing him because of who he is, but you and him are one and the same. You just a little bit more in the closet, and he out there in the open. it gets so bad in their argument that Jeffrey decides to just go ahead on and leave. And he walked out on eBay and left him standing up there full of his damn emotions, honey. And that's where it cut off at. Next week, like I said, is the season finale. Come back season two with better, with better storylines. Like, I really want to know, I would like to see more gunplay. I wouldn't mind seeing Prince. Just please tone him down a little bit. Matter of fact, all these damn people can come back except for Young Hollywood and that Veronica girl. I don't like her. But all these people really can come back. I just hope now that they got a idea, a blueprint on how this shit's supposed to go and how it is going to go for this particular franchise. When they come back next season, that they are better prepared, better storylines. You know, give us something we can feel, because it's a lot to be said about this Miami cast. And also go get some real Miami people and put them in there. Maybe y'all should go and talk to that girl Geisha, because she is a Miami rapper and she know a lot about the area and how things go around there. It would be good to have somebody that know beyond Trick Daddy and Trina, because we didn't see a whole lot of them. You know, that's just my personal opinion. But y'all put it in the panel what y'all think about this episode, and I'll be back for the have and have nots. Peace.